Hello and welcome guys, and welcome to this short vlog. And yes, a quick time check. December 2024 attempt is round the corner. We have already lost the entire month of July. August is on way. We are 5 days down in the month of August as well. So guys, buck up, pull up your socks, because now is the do or die situation. Time period for December 2024 attempt is really meager. It's really small. So you need to really burn that midnight oil, pull up your socks and give it your best shot. Yes, as I always say, no more festivities around the corner, no more enjoying with your friends, family, etc. etc. Make as much sacrifices as possible. Rakhi is round the corner. Dussehra, Diwali will be on their way along your path, but do not spend a lot of time in any of these festivities and focus on studies. Today, I'm here to discuss with you about the model question papers which have been released by the Institute of Cost Accountants of India for the December 2024 attempt. Sir, what do you mean by model question papers? What is the relevance or what is the use of model question papers? Guys, model question paper means before every attempt, the institute would release 2 or 3 sets of question papers just to indicate what kind of format will be used in the main examination, what is the sequencing or the choices of questions that you can expect in the examination, how many marks will be dedicated to which question, internal choices, external choices, what will be the overall format of the entire paper. This is the indication which the institute gives using the model question papers before every attempt. And yes, from a content content perspective as well, this is important, because definitely I've seen a lot of questions or concepts repeating in the main examination from the model question papers as well. So solving these model question papers is an important task before your examination. So where can we access the model question paper? So guys, you log into the website of the institute, you press on student section. In the student section, you will go to CMA syllabus 2022, and in the CMA syllabus 2022 you will get this option of model question papers. As of now, model question papers are out, set 1 for intermediate group 1. Business law and ethics, financial accounting, direct and indirect tax, cost accounting. I've seen all the 4 papers. The format remains the same. I specifically would like to open direct and indirect tax paper, model question paper. So the format remains the same. First 15 questions will be MCQ, 2 marks each. And yes, the question will either be a theoretical question or a practical question. Okay. In both the situations, since the marks allocated is 2 marks, you cannot just tick on the right answer or write the right answer in the examination as it is. No, you have to explain reason for your answer as well. For example, in a practical question like this, where taxability is asked based on your residential status, you have to tick the right answer, and then you have to write that since this income is accrued or in India or received in India, or whatever is your reason for taxability in India, and that is the reason why this particular income is taxable in India. That is the way in which you have to reason your answers as well. So it's very clear that MCQs have to be reasoned. In case of theoretical MCQs, like something like this, where a theoretical question is asked about a partner, what is his taxability of share of profit, you need to, or you may quote the section, and you can reproduce the section text as well. Okay, so yes, 15 marks dedicated to the MCQ, and I can see mostly practical questions coming in from DT part. From IDT part, practical and theoretical both questions come, but from DT part, theoretical questions are more repeated in the examination. From DT part, practical questions are more repeated in the examination. From IDT part, theory and practical both come in the examination. That is question number 1. 15 questions, 2 marks each. Section B. That is section B. Section B answer any 5 questions out of 7 questions. So you have choice of 2 questions. You can leave 2 questions. Any 5 questions are required to be answered out of 7 questions. Each carry 14 marks. 14 marks per question. Now you can choose out of these questions any question that you need to answer, any question that you need to choose. You can make a choice, and you can do the questions. And again, I'm repeating the same part. From GST, I can see a lot of theory questions coming in the examination. Discuss briefly due dates applicable for GSTR 1, 3B, 4. A lot of theoretical questions do come in the examination from GST. Make a comparison between direct and indirect tax. That's a basic theoretical question. Discuss benefits of GST in respect of business, industry, central, state government, etc. Again, a theoretical question. So again, applicability of GST in the following cases. Okay. So from a theory perspective, GST is more important than direct tax. From direct tax, a theoretical question can rarely come. So what do I mean to say? Time is less. Time is very less. So you can easily do away with the theoretical portion of DT and focus on the practical part. Of course, for doing the practical parts, you have to read the theory portion as well, but you need not mug up the theory portion in its entirety. Okay, you can discount the theory portion. You can leave the theory portion. You need not mug it up, religiously, wholeheartedly. Then there are certain chapters which are pure theoretical chapters that can also be discounted off, and by discounted off I mean that you can quickly revise them, quickly just do away with them rather than spending a lot of time on them. It's a professional examination, so leaving any chapter is not recommended, but yes, you can give lesser time to less important chapters and more time to more important chapters. I always tell students, first of all, complete your IDT syllabus to the core, to the fullest, and then jump on to DT. And in DT, you can do some ABC analysis and cover your syllabus on a selective basis, because time is less now for December 2024. And in group 1, I feel that, DT IDT is the most lengthiest syllabus content wise and syllabus wise, and the complexity wise, the most lengthiest subject is DT IDT. So we need to be very smart in completing DT IDT for December 2024 attempt. So yes, this is the model question paper for DT IDT. Again, we are expecting answers to these questions, to question papers also very shortly. Institute will release the answers also, and set 2 will also be released soon. This is Intermediate. Foundation final is yet to be released by the institute. Again, set 2 of Intermediate group 1 is also yet to be released, because there are multiple sets which are released by the institute. But yes, till the time set 2, set 3 is released, at least you guys please practice, or please look at these model question papers and seek relevance of a particular topic or the format in which the questions will appear in your examination using this particular model question papers. It's a very good framework which will tell you broadly what will be your pattern of questions or examination that will be there in your final examination. So yes, these are the model question papers, and I hope that the institute releases the answers to these model question papers very soon. And foundation and final also, we are expecting a release of model question papers very soon. So let's keep our fingers crossed, because the institute is absolutely on its toes to quickly release the MQPs. The results for June 2024 attempt are round the corner, barely 19-20 days to go, and we'll have the results of June 2024 attempt as well. But guys, do not waste your time in anticipation of results. Start preparing for December 2024 results. That's the key point which we need to remember. Alright, so yes, please download these MQPs from the website of the institute, start practicing them, or at least look at the way in which questions are drafted, the way in which questions are going to come in your examination, and practice accordingly. Give less weightage to lesser important chapters or lesser important content of the syllabus. Give more weightage to more important part of the syllabus. Do an ABC analysis and prepare well for December 2024 examination. As soon as other MQPs will be released by the institute, or the answers will be released by the institute, I'll be informing you about that. On that positive note, all the very best and happy studying.